Welcome back, students. We will continue working on the problems for trigonometric identities. So far, we have completed the theory part behind trigonometric ratios, values for specific angles, trigonometric identities. Presently, we are discussing sample and board problems on trigonometric identities. So, students, as I do, please practice these problems, pick some more problems that is more important. Merely seeing the video will not help. Please practice side by side as you see these videos. So before you see these videos, part 9, 10 and 11 are very much essential for you to understand and solve the problems of this trigonometric identity. So please watch these 3 videos before coming to this video. So most of the problems will be based around these 3 identities. So memorize well, and the different formats of these 3 identities I have discussed in these earlier 3 videos. Please go through, write and practice so that you'll be able to identify the problem once you see those formats. So straight going to the problem now. See, if x by 3 is equal to 2 sin a, y by 3 is equal to 2 cos a. So you need to find the value of x square plus y square. You can just pause the video and try it, or you can proceed to see the solution. So I keep x on one side. So 3 I cross multiply here. 6, x is equal to 6 sin a. Same thing I do for y is equal to 6 cos a. So you are required to find the square and add it up. So x square is 6 square into sine square a, which is 36 sine square a. Same when I do for y square, 36 cos square a. Please remember, some people forget to square the 6. See, the square is applicable for the whole 6 cos a. When you do that, even the 6 needs to be squared. Some students mistakenly may leave it as 6. So don't forget that part. 36 sine square a plus 36 cos square a. I am going to take out 36 commonly outside and leave it inside with sine square a plus cos square a. From identity 1, we know that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So substitute the value or the answer is 36. So the second problem is ck plus tan a into 1 minus sin a, and 4 options are given. So how do I proceed with this problem? See, some hint I give you is, see, though this has 1 minus sin a, this is somewhere related to trigonometric identity 1. Please review my video 9 to understand why I refer this 1 minus sin a for trigonometric identity 1. So this is somewhere related to trigonometric identity 1, that is clear. This sec and tan, if you see, both of them will have cos in the denominator. Sec is 1 by cos a, sin a is 1 by tan a is sin a by cos a. So since both have cos in the denominator, there is an option for you to add both. And another general approach what I will suggest is, whenever there's a problem like this, convert the inverse ratio to the original ratios. Like if you have cosec, convert to sine. If you have sec, make it to cos, and if you have cot, make it to tan. Again, this is not a hard and fast rule saying that you have to do like this to get the solution. No, this is a general approach, and it comes with practice. Not every time every idea will work. It comes with practice. You start getting the patterns. Okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. So you more the sums you practice, the more triggers you get. So while general approach can be given, but it cannot be written on stone that this is the step to be followed. Okay. So in this case, let us proceed with the answer. So ck I am expanding as 1 by cos a, tan a I am writing as sin a by cos a. So adding both, it is 1 plus sin a into 1 minus sin a divided by cos a. As per trigonometric identity 1, 1 plus sin a into 1 minus sin a is equal to 1 minus sin square a, which is cos square a. Cos square a by cos a is equal to cos a, which is option D. So option D is your right answer here. So moving to the third problem. Cos square theta by sin square theta minus 1 by sin square theta in its simplified form is what? They are asking 4 options. The immediate trigger what you have to get is, both of them have sin square in the denominator. And when you see a mix of sin square and cos square, you should understand that this is for trigonometric identity 1. Okay, sine square plus cos square is equal to 1. So this problem relates to trigonometric identity 1. How you are going to simplify, modify, that we will do it now. So when I add both, common denominator sine square theta is equal to cos square theta minus 1. Now there's a small catch. Sine square theta, from the trigonometric ratio we know that sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. But in this problem you have cos square theta minus 1. Both are not the same. Okay, cos square theta is not the same. So what you have to do, how will you convert this cos square theta minus 1 to this format so that you can use your trigonometric identity 1? So you simply need to remove minus 1 outside. As a common factor, you have to remove it outside so that this equation becomes cos square theta minus 1 will be written as minus 1 will be taken outside and it becomes 1 minus cos square theta. So this you are going to substitute, this value you are going to substitute in the place of cos square theta minus 1 and the equation becomes minus 1 into 1 minus cos square theta by sine square theta. As per trigonometric identity 1, 1 minus cos square theta is sine square theta. Substituting and cancelling both, your answer is minus 1, which is option D. So we will now check the fourth problem. This is a slightly different kind of question where they have given you 4 equations and they are telling one of them is not true, find out which is not true. So one way is to go one by one each of the options. Option 1, sine theta and cot theta they have given. Substitute d is equal to cos theta. That's what they say. So substitute the value of cot theta as cos theta divided by sine theta. And sine gets cancelled and you are left with cos theta, which is correct. That's what exactly they are trying to say. So this equation is correct. Now I do the same with option 2. Cos theta into tan theta is equal to sine theta. So for tan theta, I am going to bring down the value as sine theta by cos theta. Okay. And I cancel both cos and value is sine theta, which is same as whatever is given in the problem. And option 3, that is exactly what is your trigonometric identity ratio. Cosec square minus cot square theta, that is the third trigonometric identity, which is correct. Now the option 4 is only wrong. What is wrong is option 4, tan square minus secant square is not equal to 1. It is actually secant square minus tan square theta is equal to 1. So they have given just one this thing away. Means one that minus sign is the other way around. So the option 4 is wrong and not true. Going to problem number 5. When you look at the problem, it is little, what to say, fearsome, like tan a plus cot a is equal to 2. You need to find the value of tan power 20 and cot power 20. For a moment, don't get panic. It's simple. Another general rule you can follow is whenever you have cot and tan, convert this cot to tan, not the other way around. Convert this cot to tan. Now we'll do the same. Tan a plus 1 by tan a is equal to 2. That is what has been given. Okay. So tan square a, when I will take the numerator, tan square a plus 1 divided by tan a is equal to 2. I am just making the addition of these two terms. Okay. Now tan square a plus 1 is equal to 2 tan a, which is nothing but I bring this 2 tan a to the other side of the equation, left hand side. So tan square a minus 2 tan a plus 1 is equal to 0. This is nothing but the form of a minus b whole square format of the equation. So tan square a minus 2 tan a plus 1 is equal to 0 becomes tan a minus 1 the whole square. 1 minute, my mouse is freezed. Tan a minus 1 the whole square is equal to 0. Taking the square root on both sides, it becomes tan a minus 1 is equal to 0. Taking 1 to the other side, tan a is equal to 1. If you want, repeat and see this video, but this is little crucial if you are doing this for the first time. Now you need to understand for which value of a is tan 1. tan 45 degrees. So you are going to bring in the specific angles of the tan. Tan 45 only will give you 1. So A is 45 degrees. Now just to substitute the value of 45 here and you have the answer. And same way cot 45. Tan 45 also is 45 1, and cot 45 inverse of tan is also equal to 1. So I am going to substitute tan power 20 cot power 20. Sorry, I missed this. Tan power 20a is equal to tan a is 1. So 1 power 20 plus cot a is also 1. 1 power 20 is equal to 1 plus 1 is 2. So the answer is 2. So we will solve more problems in the coming videos. Thank you and bye till then. Thank you very much.